what a crazy week it has already been. This week we opened up pretty red and we are still in the red. So what is going on, and specifically what is going on with ticker symbol HCMC? Just remember guys, HCMC is an OTC stock, or in other words an over-the-counter stock, meaning that you can only buy it on a specific amount of brokerages. Also guys, before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because I'll be providing my subscribers with free ARK Invest buy/sell alerts at the end of each of my videos. Also, it shows me what type of videos you guys are interested in, whether you guys want to see videos of HCMC or another stock. And also, if you guys have a specific stock that you guys are confused about or just want me to go over, make sure you guys comment it down below. Now let's get into HCMC. Wow, the chart honestly does not look the best. However, I've been over HCMC in a couple of my other videos. So I'm currently on the 1 year, 1 day chart, and I like using these charts because what I feel like people do too much is they look too closely at the chart. You know, they look so much at the 1 day, 1 minute that they forget the broader aspect of the ticker symbol and the chart itself. So it's not looking the best. As I mentioned before, it's not looking the best. However, what I'm really liking from HCMC is it knows what its support is at. And that's something that I really like with charts. So I drew, again, remember I mentioned this before, I drew these support and resistances a while back and we broke it, right? And so I said that if we broke some of the biggest supports that were at the time, we would have to reevaluate the trade, guys. And that's exactly what I did. However, I'm still in HCMC. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw another support, and this is going to be a major support because now we're at a whole different level. We gap down completely, and now we've just basically filled in the gap. So now what we do is the support that I would definitely say we would need to watch out for is, let's see, so 0.001005. Right there. Okay, perfect. So it looks like we still have a little bit of gap to fill before we actually do reach that line. I personally believe that we will fill in that line, but if we don't, it depends if the market itself bounces. If you guys want to see if the market will bounce, just make sure you take a closer look at some of the bigger companies. Usually what all stocks do is they follow kind of the same trend and pattern, and as you guys know, the market has been really down. So as soon as the market just reverses, that's when you kind of could have an indication of a bounce. However, what I'm seeing now is it probably will fill the support. And the volume is not looking the best either. We were having a lot of negative pressure. However, we reversed on this green candle, but then we went back down and we are currently still in the red. So that is interesting. And actually, if you guys look at the RSI is not looking the best either. This is why I emphasize you guys need to look at the 1 year, 1 day chart, because then you'll see the RSI like this. But if we look at the 1 day, 1 minute, look at the RSI now. It's very scattered, right? Very scattered. We don't want that. We want to check the 1 year, 1 day. That way we will have a much better indication as what could come. And don't worry guys, I mean, we will also check the 1 day, 1 minute. But first we need to check the 1 year, 1 day. So not only do I think we will reach this support that I just drew, but I also believe that because we will probably reach that support, we will also come a little bit more down. I also believe the RSI will come a little bit lower, right? And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to actually bottom out. So as soon as the orange line comes down a little bit lower, the two lines will then cross, and then we will have a massive reversal. Look at the reversal that we had before. When we had this green candlestick, look how high we went up to. We went all the way to 0.002517. It could break 0.002517, and then we would be reaching the resistance. As soon as we reach close to that resistance, you guys need to be watching this stock very carefully, because if the market does reverse as well, this stock will break through resistance if it has enough strength, if it has enough volume, if the market is strong enough. So that is why it is very important to look at the 1 year, 1 day, because I'm now going to transfer over to the 1 day, 1 minute, and we can draw some more support and resistances, right? But it's not going to be as accurate if we were to use the 1 year, 1 day, or like in comparison to the 1 year, 1 day. So I'm actually, see, the 1 day, 1 minute doesn't really show me a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition to the 1 week, 1 day. Let's see what is going on. So 1 week isn't that good either. Okay, I'm now at the 1 week, 1 minute. No, I would not use the one. Never mind. I would not use the 1 week, 1 minute either. All I'm saying is that yes, we broke support, but I feel like a lot of people would just be scared when I say the word, oh, we broke support. But again, if we look at the 1 year, 1 day, it's really not that big of a deal, right? I mean, I feel like we will hit this major support. And then from there, it is up to the stock. It is up to the pressure, whether it's negative or positive. We could break support and hit 0.00916, but then I expect a big bounce back. And I'm not really expecting a lot of negative, much more negative pressure on HCMC just because the stock has went down so much. However, I do think that we will just go down a little bit lower until we actually reach that support that I just mentioned. And then I don't see how it could go any lower. So I mean, we were right on the other predictions for HCMC, and then we had this massive upward momentum. And then I even said that if we had negative pressure, that we would have to reevaluate, and that's what I did. But I do have some shares left of HCMC because I am expecting a reversal. There's, especially with the markets, like I feel like as soon as we just have a reversal and we go to the more positive aspect of the stock market and everything starts to be a little more better, I think this one will have a major reversal. So this was just the technical aspect of HCMC. What I'm going to do now is transfer over to what ARK Invest has been buying this week. The stock of the day that I'm alerting to my subscribers for free is known as ticker symbol RBLX, or in other words, Roblox. This is a stock that Kathy Wood and her team have been buying on March 10th, which is the IPO date of Roblox, and they added roughly 520,000 shares. Since then, they now hold 525,000 shares, but again, as I said, on March 10th, they had almost 520,000 shares, so we do see a slight increase, but honestly, this is an ARK Invest ETF, so it's not really a dramatic increase or a substantial increase. Also, their portfolio allocation into Roblox hasn't really changed a lot, but this is understandable because they just added it to their ETF, so it's been kind of constant throughout these past few days. I believe that Roblox will do well in the future because their balance sheet and their financials is looking really good, but I'm not going to go into detail about Roblox because that's not the purpose of this video. This is just something that I'm going to be doing at the end of each of my videos, just like basically a free subscription for my subscribers. So again, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for watching.